We've got a nice long stretch class today with some breathing techniques at the end, just to help us be able to calm and focus in these unusual times. Hope everyone is staying safe and healthy. Let's get going. Sitting up very tall. If you'd like, if your back hurts, you can come to the back. Otherwise, please stay as tall as you can. Edge of your seat. And lift up. Breathe. Shoulders down, neck is long. Begin some shoulder rolls. Stay very lifted in the upper back the whole time. Start to come forward with this. Chin tucked to the chest. Push forward in front of your knees and head up. Lift up. Return. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Come forward. Hands supporting at the low thighs. Head up. Shoulders down. Lifting up. And keep in mind when I say inhale, if you're in the middle of an exhale, don't change it. I'm just reminding you to keep breathing through this. Shoulders stay down now, neck is long. Chin to the chest. Head up. Just look a little bit up. No crushing nerves back here. Just looking up at your ceiling. Tongue coming in front of your teeth will stretch your breathing equipment. Exhale when you're ready and relax. You're going to look to the right and left. This is your time to self-assess. Be gentle. Notice how you feel. Is there any pain, any joint work you should avoid? Shoulders roll forward and back. Set them down and lift up tall again. Breathing out with this left arm. Open your ribs and down. Side. Reaching up like you have a question to open the ribs. Do that again. It's not about going far. It's about opening the ribs. Inhale. Exhale. Both arms up. Shoulders down. If you'd like, or here, mind your shoulders. Right leg out, flex the foot. Continue with the ribs. Leg lift. Grow tall. We're fighting gravity here. Lay down. Try to keep these up. Rest if you need though. Left leg. Here we go again. This encourages you to lift up taller in the upper back by having a leg out. Bringing it up. Breathe. This is a challenge. It really makes that upper back work. Lay down, arms down. Check in with your shoulders. Left arm up again. You're going to circle it forward. and reverse. Noticing the range of motion. You do not have to take it straight back. It's safer to bring it out to the side. Look here, see your fingers. Open side, still be able to see your fingers. Right arm. See the fingers out of your peripheral. One more. Good. Arms out to the side, shoulders stay down. And gentle wrap. Going fingers by fingers. It's not about getting the elbows to stack. It's about a stretch right around the shoulders. Release and open. Lift tall again, tummy's tight. Other arm on top. Fingers. And release. Check in with the shoulders. This time the hands will be up. Other way. Right hand to your lap. Left arm up and act like you're going to touch the base of your neck. Crawl those fingers down. Lift up tall. Breathe in and out. Chin towards the right shoulder. Be gentle. Looking straight ahead, return the head. Release this left arm. Elbow down, arm down, hand down. Other right arm up. Touching the base. You'll be working your chin towards the shoulder, but the goal is not touch the shoulder. Just noticing your range of motion. So cheek goes toward, and the chin, and look. Check. You crawl your fingers down best you can. Elbow down, arm down, hand down, shoulders again, lifting up tall. Inhale and exhale, and bring this left leg up. Feet. Change legs. Flex like you're waving high. Now it's best if you can do this part without shoes, so next time maybe try that. Left leg out. Press through the arch. Now bring the toes like you're pointing the toes. Try to pretend like the toes are going to touch the floor, stretching across the top. Lift tall again. Breathe in and out. Flex this foot. You're going to rotate gently to the right. This is not to grab and torque, just doing a little rotation and other way. Face front, change legs. It's flexed. Now pressing through the arch, through the toe, down towards the floor. You can't touch the floor, that's all right. Remember, you're the boss, just like we cover in class. Flex the foot, rotate away, not forcing, facing front. So you're not going to lead with the shoulders, not going to lead with the head or chin. It comes from the base. And that's as far as you go. And bring that in. Both feet out now flexed. Check that you're still against a wall, just like we covered at that information below the video. Lift, fold of this thigh hip connection. So check you're not slipping. You don't want to be shoving forward. You're lifting, folding right here at this thigh joint. Keep the head up. It's a nice stretch there. You can hold here in the chair, shoulders down, elbows in. Breathe. Noticing that stretch. And arching up a bit through the upper back. And release, right foot in, left foot in, hands to the low thigh and press up. And repeat that. The feet will go out, flexing them. Now if you noticed your knees tightening and locking out, put your hands over them a bit, or soften that joint so it's not locking up. Hands here, lifting up, inhale. Exhale, squeeze and bring out the stomach, folding forward. Head is up, best you can. You can hold here if you'd like. Breathe in and out. And come back up, feet come in. Shake that off. How you doing? Bring up your left knee. We're just checking range of motion in this hip. So you can stay here or rotate, but you rotate with this thigh hip, not with the knee. So you're not going to be taking and cranking it. If you find you're fighting for it, this move is not for you. You're fine right here. And then if you want to try to get to that hip stretch, sit up tall, and you're gently going to turn, but it's that same roll. Not leading with the head, from the base of the spine. If you have more range of motion, you rotate, cradle it like a baby. Sit back towards your chair. From here, chin to chest, and head up, sitting up, or of course, if you've got this range of motion, you're right here. Just think of bringing the chest towards the joints, no matter which version you choose. Relaxing through the hip. Always remember safety. And a song to keep us perked up. Change legs. Right leg up. Check the rotation. Everyone does this, even if you know you've got good flexibility. It's like warming up. Lift tall and do a turn. You may stay there or go on with that next section. Rotating thigh and the hip. No fighting, no forcing. Support. Chin towards the chest. Reach back, hug it like a baby. Enough. Option. Relax. Sit quietly now, closing the eyes. Notice how you feel. You're feeling fine. You know you can continue on. Just think about how many challenges you have. Deeply breathe in. And deeply exhale, breathing out. Do this again. Good. Then when you're ready, open your eyes. We're going to come halfway back. Grip the stomach. And up. Arm up. Grip the stomach. Reach up high. Change. So you're lifting to the upper back, working in opposition. Arm up on the right, tummy is tight. You want to feel something moving and locking down. Other side. Lock this down. Squeeze to come up. Last one here. If you'd like to add on, here we go. You're still doing the same motion up. Arm. Right leg. Turn for a little twist. Inhale, squeeze, exhale, and lock this down. Gentle turn here. Lift up tall. We have two more of these. If it gets too much, go to the one we did before without the leg lift. Last one. Lay down. Lift tall, other side. So we're here to start with. You're just going halfway back, locking down the stomach. Clench the buttocks. Protect that low back. Here's your last one. Then you can rest or continue with these or add that leg lift and a gentle turn. Just make sure when you come to this position, you're lifting up, tummy is tight, and turn. Squeeze, squeeze, inhale. Just come forward a bit and back a bit. Check in and see how your low back is. Lift tall. Inhale. As you exhale, push the ribs towards the back of your chair. Tummy is in tight. Shoulders coming forward. Inhale. Feel the ribs on the back. Exhale. Chin to chest. Do this again. Inhale. Exhale. Head up, body up. Quadriceps stretch. Coming over on the side. From here, you're going to take this knee so it stays under your hip. Don't let it wing out. It stays right there. You can come up more on your chair if you'd like. From here, take this leg back for a little stretch. If you're able to, you're right here. And under. So you don't want this foot peeking out or hurting the knee by turning it in. If this does not work for you, we're going to teach you another one called Cleopatra. Drape yourself across the front of your chair. One of your buttocks cheeks is here on the chair, the other is off. You're lifting tall. Hold on to the back of the chair. Make sure your weight is even. Check that you trust your chair. From here, that same beginning motion where you take that knee directly under your hip, sliding back. Lift tall. You're on the toes of your shoes, so you're going to push the heel back and get your stretch. If you have more range of motion, release this. Push the toe back further. You can even come forward for a little bit of stretch. Now push that heel back. Come up, rising up against that. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. Your next exhale for you, you're going to bend the knee and release the stretch. Come knees together and turn to face the front. Come to the other side now. So your right buttocks cheek is here on the chair. Left, going straight back. Remember all those rules about the knee. You want it directly under your hip. And then you push that leg back. So again, if this doesn't work, or if you just want to try Cleopatra, for some it gives them more range of motion, but it definitely gives you more support. So again, the right buttocks cheek is on the chair, left is off. Hold on the back of the chair. Lift tall. Inhale. Exhale. There's that knee directly under your hip. Sliding that leg back. Push the heel back and get the stretch. If you have more stretch, make sure this front foot is where you can see it. Not here if you're going to add on this next part. You want to be able to have this foot where you can see it. And you're going to lean forward, bring that knee in again, slide it back a little bit more, push the heel. Work with your chair in case it gets to be. And bring the knees together, bending that knee, face front. Now you can repeat that stretch either at the side or across the front. If you'd like to add an additional challenge, we're going to do that now. So you have your left buttocks cheek right on the chair. Right buttocks cheek is off. Slide that leg back. See your foot. Slide the leg back where you feel comfortable. But you want to have the toe on the ground because you're going to straighten that leg and rise up. So that will be here. Slide it back. Keep it in line. You're pushing the heel back, but you still want to have that whole base of your toe on the ground and rise up. How you doing? Breathe. Use the fingers. Know where your chair is. Arm is coming up. We're not going to bring up the left arm. Lifting tall. Breathe. Clench the buttocks on the right. The next exhale for you relaxes this and you sit back down. Knees together, come over to the other side. Right buttocks cheeks on the chair. Right here. lifting tall. Left buttocks, cheeks is off. You have all that range of motion to slide this leg back. You can bend through the heel like we did with Cleopatra and the stretch before. You just want that whole base of the toe on the ground so that you can lift up. You do not have to lift up. You're the boss. So from here, lifting tall, see this front foot, lift. Clench the buttocks, cheek deeply now on the left side. If you can't clutch it, you'll need to sit down. It means you won't have control or stability. Lift tall, inhale and exhale. Here comes that arm. Check that that shoulder is down, the neck is long, and breathe. Right fingers must stay in touch with that chair. The next exhale for you relaxes all of this into the chair. Nicely done. Shake that off. Inhale and exhale. We're going to stand up and go to the back of the chair. So you're going to push the chair so your arms are a little bit straight. You're going to push that bottom straight back. So you're not going to be coming forward like a push-up. Check that your knees are under the hips, ankles under the knees. Stack those leg joints. So we're not going to be here because this isn't very stable. This has more stability. You stick the hips right up there. Arms, forearms are here in the chair. Know where your chair is. Have control over it. Shoulders down, neck is long. Breathe in, and as you exhale, now you can see gravity working against that stomach. So use your muscles to hike that stomach up. And see where you've got all those muscles from hip to hip and armpit to hip. From here, you're going to lift up toes, instep of the right foot. Be gentle. You'll take that stretch down the leg. Hips can go back and forth a bit and side to side a bit. You're just checking for other tight places. Toes down. Bend the knees a bit to take stress off. Bring the chair if you moved it. I just moved it so you can see, but I didn't really say that, so I mentioned that to you. You're going to return to this position, forearms nice and stable and solid. Check your stacked. From here, left toe in instep lifts up. Just like that. So you keep the right toe in instep on the ground. Be gentle with this because it takes that stretch into some pretty sensitive areas. And then you can take that hip back and forth. You're trying to touch a wall behind you. And then side to side a bit. Kind of finding other tight places, just kind of exploring where your flexibility feels today. And then toes down, bend the knees, roll up. You're going to have one little balance challenge for you. You'll stand tall here. Keep this left hand on the chair. The right hand will be straight out. Left leg goes straight behind you. If you want to lift it up taller and you're against a wall like me, you're here. So, from here, you can lift the leg up until you feel that little hiccup right here, because there's a bone there. You can go down further, but you're not going to take the nose below the ribs. You only go down as this back leg lifts up. Remember those drinks in the 70s where they put the bird at the edge of your cocktail? You're like this? That's what you want to do. You don't want to risk your back by curling over here and your leg is down. That's a lot of stress on that low back. You're lifting tall. Lift the leg till you feel that giddy up, that little pain that says there's a bone there. And then you lift the leg and you only go down as that leg goes up. the chair now. If you're continuing in this challenge, then you can add this. Now right away put the hand down, bend the knee, bringing that heel towards your bottom. Knee in, feet down. Shake that out. Check for tight places. And other side. So this right leg goes back and lift. Left arm out in front and breathe. You're adding on the challenge. The hand doesn't dip. The head won't dip. The chest doesn't dip. It all stays as one solid unit. The leg comes up until you feel that little hiccup, that little pain. And then you only go down as that leg comes up. Think about your goal. The goal is stay vertical. It's not about how high up that leg gets. All right, we're coming up a bit. You're going to bend the knee on the right leg. Bring that heel towards the bottom. Knees together, feet down, and shake it off a bit. All right. Nicely done. Go ahead, have a seat. And we'll just do a couple of breaths. For this, you can close your eyes only if you're sitting down. Scoot your back to the back of the chair. Inhaling, feeling the lungs. And exhale. And do that again. Remember, breathe for what you need. I'm just a reminder. Your next inhale, you're going to cradle it at the back of your throat. It's like holding your breath, but without putting on pressure in your chest. Just cradling it and slowly exhale. Hold the out breath. Inhale again. Cradle the breath. Slow release of the exhale, making it last longer than the inhale if you can. And hold the out breath. Just enjoy that few seconds between no breath. And breathing in. Count those and see if you are indeed extending that exhale to last longer than the inhale. So you inhale, cradle, exhale, release, hold this out breath, then breathe in, cradle the breath like you're holding the breath, and slow release out of the breath, holding the out breath. Then just breathe naturally for you. And when you are able to take a few moments, you want to breathe and just notice your breath for 3 to 5 minutes. It's a great way to meditate because you always have your breath with you. So you make sure that you close the eyes and you're nice and relaxed in your chair and just notice your breath. Keep a focus on your breath. Just breathing in and out for whatever is natural for you. If your mind starts to wander, just call it back. It just does that, but you keep calling it back to your breath. We're going to time 1 minute. And for that 1 minute, you will count how many breath cycles you take. A breath cycle, recall, is 1 inhale and 1 exhale. So, for 1 minute, keep your mind focused and locked down on counting your breaths. Inhale. Begin the exhale, and that minute starts now. Did you lose focus? If that was easy for you, then next time set a timer for 2 minutes or even 3. And just stay focused on counting your breaths rather than getting worried or afraid or listening to too much of the news and you start to feel depressed or in despair. Start looking at your breath. Think about facts, not getting worried, but just try to use your breath to bring you back to the moment, to stay focused. The last breath we'll do is the COPD breath, the one that is for, even if you're not struggling with COPD, if you have asthma, bronchitis, or Lord forbid, if you do get the coronavirus that's going around. As you inhale, let the stomach relax, ribs widen, chest rise. Exhale, the chest lowers, the ribs release, and you pull the stomach in. If it helps, scoot forward to the edge of your chair and let your shoulder blades go against the back of the chair. Inhale, hands are on your tummy, feeling that stomach as it relaxes and the lungs fill, pushing the diaphragm down. Exhale, use those muscles to come close and squeeze out that breath. Inhale, tummy relax, ribs wide, chest rise. Exhale, chest release, ribs relax, tummy pulls in. If you ever watch a child breathe, they do that naturally. It's not natural to us because you have to use the stomach muscles, and we're used to breathing shallowly. So try doing that breath. It's the 3-part breath: tummy, ribs, chest, chest, ribs, tummy. By doing that, you're doing something only you can do. You're changing the pressure in your lungs so you get a deeper inhale, get that oxygen to the base of the lungs, make the trade-off of the CO2 and breathe that out. Because when we get anxious or nervous, a lot of times it's because we're sitting slouched. We're not getting a good, deep, direct line to take the oxygen to the lungs. Well, thank you so much. That's it for today. Have a great rest of your weeks. I hope to see you really, really soon. Stay safe. Bye-bye.